Sunday, February, and 10 News live at 6:30. The Traffic Story begins mornings on 10 News at 5 and 6 a.m.
You guys were so fun today. Thank you so much for letting me come into your class. I had such a good time. You guys let me in if I come back? Yes. Definitely yes? Thanks, Reese. That was awesome. Have fun, you guys. See you later. Bye.
Fantastic February is sponsored by Quilted Northern. It's all in the pattern, a pattern of caring. Quilted Northern.
Dr. Quartermain, move. This patient will die on the table.
Keep bagging him. Check his leads. Check his pulse.
Intubate him. Hyperventilate. Continue CPR. 1 FEIV push. Sorry, Dr. Quartermain. Too emotionally involved to save this patient.
Give me the code or watch your daughter die. And then I'll bring Elizabeth, and then you can watch her and the brat that she's gestating die too!
It's not working. He's gonna have to get the code.
Luke doesn't know the code. Do you know which one is Jason?
He may not get a clean shot. He could even shoot Lulu.
Oh, come on, Craig. You don't want to do this. You're too smart for this.
What do you think you're doing?
Give him the code, Luke. He's already shot 2 people. He'll kill Lulu unless you give him what he wants.
Finally, the hothead, I believe his name is Nicholas, makes himself useful. He's telling the truth. I will kill her. So what's it gonna be, Mr. Spencer? The code? Or Lulu's life?
He'll shoot her. The man's completely ruthless.
Oh, come on, Craig. You don't want to do this. You're too smart for this. Don't shoot her. Let her go. I'll take her place. I'll give you the code.
Game over.
7767 285. That's the code. That'll open the briefcase.
Cover your people, now!
If the briefcase in question is actually an Equinox, and if the code works, your daughter may survive. At least you will have seen her one last time. Be grateful for that.
Any chance that Luke actually told him the right code?
The first 3 numbers are correct, but no one knows the rest of the code except Lorenzo, and he can't remember.
You should be very grateful to your brother for his effective yet overly dramatic appeal to your father. Say thank you.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Good girl. If Mr. Spencer hadn't given me the code, I think our Lulu would be dead at the moment. What a waste. She is one of my more amusing hostages.
Wait,
Look. It's okay. It's okay, I know. It's okay.
do you think there's a problem?
That woman saw Jason line up a shot on Mr. Craig.
5 got distracted by the scene at the door. So did half our other people. They're starting to get sloppy.
Are you tired, 5? Are you having second thoughts about our assignment?
Mr. Craig. You need to rethink your exit strategy.
Stent is in place. STs are coming down. It seems to be perfusing. Has his BPs?
BP is stabilizing, 96/54. Why, Tim likes the dopamine.
Let's get to the other occluded vessels. Inject.
I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Quite sure.
Here. Take this.
Could you just sit down? I know it's taking so long.
Monica knows what she's doing.
I'm gonna, tell the nurse I want an update.
She won't know any more now than she did 10 minutes ago.
It's a complicated procedure. It'll take as long as it takes.
You know, I usually am the one being operated on. And Alan and the rest of you sit out here and you take stock of your lives, reliving moments and regretting missed chances.
He'll be okay.
I never thought I'd be here. Oh, with Jason, of course, that's inevitable. But not just here, waiting, helpless while Alan's life hangs in the balance. Oh God, I don't even want to think about all the things I've done wrong. All those years of senseless fighting. When I've slighted him and belittled his every accomplishment. But how many men have a brilliant doctor for a son? All Alan ever wanted was to make me proud. And I treated him like an embarrassment. I guess I thought that I would be able to make amends on my own deathbed and tell him how sorry I was and how much I loved him. It never occurred to me that Alan might die before I had the chance.
Well, can you think of any reason why I shouldn't have you arrested? I won't apologize for trying to get my kid out of there.
Yes, unfortunately, though, Luke, it didn't work.
Yeah, but at least now you understand Craig's game. He's waiting for the vault to open. When it does, if the briefcase hasn't already self-destructed, he'll punch in my code, and it won't work.
Yeah? And the contents of the briefcase will explode. Craig doesn't get what he wants. What do you think he's going to do to the hostages then?
You've got until the vault opens to get them out.
Well, we're aware of that.
You took a chance. It didn't work. Now let us handle it.
Yeah, could you see into the lobby?
I didn't see Elizabeth. I couldn't see anything, really.
It almost worked.
I should have let you run the bluff. If you're cold enough to let that many people go into that lobby, knowing what Alcazar had stashed in there, you probably could have bluffed him better than I did. I folded. Now my kid's gonna pay the price.
I'm not interested in another grandstand play, Michael Corinthos Jr.
I don't blame you. Your hands are full running an all-night hostage crisis when it was supposed to be a 5-minute robbery. Your team must be exhausted by now, plus you're surrounded by trigger-happy cops with unlimited firepower.
The point, Mr. Corinthos.
The point? Luke Spencer was telling the truth.
Focus on the assignment.
Just hold on, okay? Keep breathing. You're almost through. Thank you. You're feeling better. Sam, I'm so sorry for every bad thing I ever said about you.
Come on. It's not like you weren't provoked. It's gonna be obvious I'm jealous of you.
I've known Luke Spencer for years. We were business partners at one time. He would not risk his daughter's life with an empty bluff. If he says a shipment's in an Equinox briefcase with an armed self-destruct timer, it is. And I'm sure it is because whoever sent it would try to protect it from someone like you.
If it's an Equinox, and I have doubts about that, once the vault opens, I can secure the briefcase, enter the code, and disarm it.
What if whatever's in the briefcase has already been destroyed? Cops know you're waiting for the vault to open. They know to the minute when that's going to happen. They're anticipating your every move, Mr. Craig.
So far, I'm not hearing anything.
They have you sitting here waiting to get your hands on something that's probably already in ashes. But you can gain back the element of surprise by leaving.
Without the briefcase?
You won't get what you came for. But you will get away with your life.
You and Jason will have a baby. It's only a matter of time.
You know, it isn't about the baby. Exactly. I guess it's Jason, you know. He agreed to marry you when he found out that you were pregnant. And he would have gone through with it. Even after he found out the baby was Lucky's. He would have taken care of you and your kids the same way he agreed to take care of me and the baby that I lost.
Do you know why I turned him down?
Because you love Lucky.
Because he loves you. And I didn't want him tied to me in some honorable gesture when his heart belongs to somebody else.
You and your men could be in Canada by sunrise with a decent amount of jewelry and cash, so it won't be a total loss. Now, the men who paid you to deliver that briefcase is not going to be very happy, but who cares? You'll be gone.
You make a compelling argument. Now tell your husband to keep his smart mouth shut. Now is a bad time to start second-guessing me.
Our team is committed to seeing this through. And if Mr. Corinthos won't cooperate, then there's an easy solution. 5, take her to the office.
If there's any noise coming from the room or any sign of trouble, kill her.
I see the left main reperfusing. Let's work on the left area now descending.
His left ventricular function is poor. Injection fraction is at 20%. Did you know your husband had heart disease?
His father has had several heart attacks. We know the risk. But all of Alan's cardio exams and labs have come back just fine.
Can be hard to spot.
His rhythm's improving.
Dr. Quartermain, you are a great surgeon. There's only so much you can do. This patient's heart is failing.
Lou, come on. You're trying to protect your little girl, right? Well, I'm just trying to protect mine.
Well, one of us is doing a damn poor job of it.
Well, Mr. Craig did shoot Lulu. That means she must still be valuable to him.
As soon as he realizes I gave him a bogus code, he'll make an example out of her.
Well, he has to get the vault open for him to get the briefcase.
Blaze, there's nothing you can say. You knew about this. You let it happen.
I didn't know it was going to come to this.
You knew the dangers, and you just chose to protect Alcazar over all the people that are locked in there.
I told you the truth about everything.
Yeah, after Tracy clued me in. By then, my daughter was already a hostage.
You know, it's going to be hours before the vault will open. Something could change.
Something's already changed between us. I mean, I'm not saying that you were wrong or that I wouldn't have done the same thing. People do what they have to do, but you're not the person I thought you were.
I got a judge to sign off on a search warrant for Alcazar's house. Get a forensics team over there. Go through his bank records, computer, his safe.
Find anything that begins with 767.
If we can get Craig the correct code, maybe he'll stop shooting the hostages. Go on.
Grasping at straws, Mac.
You got any better ideas?
Yeah, maybe I do. Excuse me?
Dylan. How's Ellen?
She's still in surgery when I left the hospital. It's taken a lot longer than we expected.
God, I should really be there. I'm so sorry.
So now what, we raid around for some random sound so you have an excuse to shoot me?
Just calm down, okay? Nobody's gonna shoot you.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Stop. I need you to calm down.
So Nellie told me that you're here and I kept waiting for you to do something to shoot Mr. Craig or make him stop somehow, but you let him drag me out in front of my dad and threaten to shoot me. And my dad was scared, and he's never afraid, which means he was scared for me.
Please, just calm down.
Okay, fine. Fine, what is the plan?
Okay. Your dad was telling the truth up to a point about the briefcase. There is a self-destruct mechanism. Has a 6-digit code that has to be re-entered every 24 hours. Problem is, Alcazar was only able to tell Skye 3 digits before he had a seizure and ended up in emergency surgery. Now he claims that he doesn't remember the rest of the code.
Okay, so my dad lied to Mr. Craig.
Yes.
And what happens when Mr. Craig finds out that the code doesn't work?
That's why I'm getting you out of here now before he has to make good on his threat to kill you.
Daddy, you know Monica is a complete failure in so many ways, but nobody has said she's anything but a terrific surgeon.
Yeah, but she shouldn't be operating on her own husband.
She's a control freak. We're lucky she allowed anybody else in the operating room.
I suppose so.
Daddy Allen's gonna make it, you know why? To spite me. There's no way he's gonna give me the opportunity to bask in the glory of your undivided attention.
You know, I really should have spent more time with your 2 children. Lila wanted me to be kinder, to listen, not hide behind the financial pages at breakfast. Children are a privilege, Lila always used to say. They grow up once and take pride in that. She wanted me to spend more time with you, but I wouldn't listen. I refused to mollycoddle. That's it. You're Quartermains. I wanted you to be tough. Oh, God. I'd pay anything to be able to take back those times that I...
Is there any word on Alan?
You're not welcome here. It's none of your business.
There have been a lot of allegations about Lorenzo being the cause of this hostage crisis, and it's simply not true.
How dare you defend that monster?
Look, I know you're upset about Alan. We all are, but there's no reason for you...
I should have followed my first instinct and thrown you out the minute we found out you were not a Quartermain.
Hey.
George, you shouldn't have come back.
I know, but I was going crazy at Kelly's. Everyone is glued to the TV, listening to the reporters who keep talking, but they're not saying anything. They keep showing this footage of Lucky and Luke crashing through a window and saving Alan. Dad, I'm here for an update.
The last time we made contact, the ringleader said Robin was still alive.
Okay, what about Maxie?
There's no sign of her.
I mean, it was worth a shot, right? I mean, offering to trade yourself and the code for the hostages, that's...
It would have worked, too, if I'd have run the bluff.
Well, isn't that what you did?
I tried. But a successful bluff. See, it plays on the other guy's weakness. You have to look him right in the eye and make him believe that you have something that he wants. I've spent my life running the bluff. It's a whole career I've made for myself. But this time, with Lulu's life on the line, I folded.
The police know when that vault's supposed to open. They have to get in here before that.
We need to move fast. When we get a chance, you grab Robin, I'm gonna get Lulu.
What do we do? How do we get past these guards?
I don't know, but I can't carry her out of here, and I'm not leaving her.
That's exactly what you should do.
I get insecure, you know, and maybe it's like you said. I put myself in harm's way unconsciously just so Jason can rush into the rescue. I mean, how messed up is that?
Don't blame yourself for what happened here.
Don't blame myself. Are you kidding me? I pushed the silent alarm that closed the vault. I put this whole thing into motion. I keep saying to myself that Jason's gonna show up. I mean, come on, everybody he loves is in this room. There's no way he's not gonna come for us.
We got a serious problem here.
Jason's taking Lulu out of the building. He's not gonna bring her back in here. As soon as Craig figures out that she's gone, he's gonna lose it.
Jason will get Lulu out of here. But he will come back and help us because Jason will never leave us.
Spinelli.
Oh, blonde one. Stone Cold, most grateful greetings. Okay, I kept the evil dude unconscious and locked up. I was really starting to get nervous.
Hey, your part in this is almost over, okay? All you gotta do is take Lulu back the way we came, go to the cops, and you tell them everything that we know, okay?
Wait, what about you? If Mr. Craig realizes that I'm gone, he's gonna know that you're a plant.
That's not your problem.
Well, my brother is in there.
We don't have time to argue, Lulu.
Hey, do you think he's going to flip out? He has plastic tape all over the walls, and someone has to detonate.
I don't have time to argue with you. You're going with Spinelli. That's it, okay? I'm gonna check the hall, make sure.
It's time to hit escape, blonde one, okay?
What the hell's going on?
There she is. Hi. Welcome to Los Angeles.
How are you?
Well, we got to spend a day in your life, and now you get to visit Jason in a day of his life as Dr. Patrick Drake. Are you fired up?
I'm very excited.
Teacher?
Hello. Good to see you.
You too.
This is for you. For my kids.
You're gonna make them cry again?
Get out right while you can!
I was most unhappy when I found out that you and little Lulu were missing from the office, but now I'm pleased. I assumed that someone would try to infiltrate this building. You did well to catch him and hold on to the hostage. Nice work, Five. However, our intruder is not at all what I expected.
I'm the Jackal, okay? The assassin of the internet. My programs of doom are already running, and pretty soon mayhem will rain down, okay? All the power will fail, the doors will unlock, and the minions of law enforcement will come in and kick your evil ass.
You hear? Shoot him.
No, wait! Spinelli knows how to get into the vault.
You are a fraud and an interloper, and you have been since the first day you showed up on our doorstep. And what a fool I was. I treated you better than I treated my own children. I just couldn't see the obvious, that you were just another one of Alan's bad judgments. A viper that he let loose on the rest of us.
Alan adopted me and Emily both, and I love him every bit as much as Emily
How
does.
dare you compare yourself to her? Look, Emily came into this family as a child after her mother died. But your family was smart enough to throw you out. Tracy was on to you from the start. But it took me until now to see you just as you are, the opportunist.
Look, I know you're upset about Alan, but I love all of you. Really? Then why didn't you tell us there was something dangerous in that vault? And why did you withhold vital information from Mac when you knew that Alan and Emily were in trouble?
Because she's defending that monster.
Lorenzo is the father of my child. I have every right to protect him. At the expense of my family. Any one of you would have done the same thing. Innocent people are going to die because of you, if they haven't already.
Save your breath, Tracy. Now, Sky, you see, you have made yourself a family with a thief and a murderer. And you have proven that you are no better than he is. So, lady, as of today, you are no longer a Quartermain. And neither is your child. That baby is a disgrace to Lila's name.
You say what you want to me, old man, but don't you ever insult my daughter.
So just because nobody's seen Maxie doesn't mean that, you know, she's hurt.
Look, it's possible they could be keeping her in another area.
I'd know if something happened to her, wouldn't I? Like if she was, you know, dead or anything, I'd feel it, right?
Well, you couldn't just stand there and let that guy shoot Lulu, right?
He wanted the code more than he wanted to shoot her, and I knew that. I started out strong, but I blew it.
No, because Lulu got to see you, right? She knows that you're fighting for her. I mean, that in itself has got to be making her a little less afraid.
Oh, that kid. Standing there with a gun to her head. Tears in her eyes, trying to be strong. depending on me to take care of her. In that moment, she looked so much like her mother. And just like that, I lost it. I started to think like a father instead of a card player. And I blew it. Now she's worse off than she was before.
See over there? There's our house with our children. Michael and Morgan and a little boy and a little girl that we're going to have.
Well, we're gonna need a really big house.
Look how big our house is.
Oh, yes. Oh, I see it now. That's a big house.
And look over here.
It's huge.
All of our hotels from coast to coast.
Wow.
And this is us. Celebrating our anniversary.
I didn't realize we had an anniversary.
This is our future.
You okay?
Yeah. I was just thinking about how fast things change.
Look at me. We're gonna live through this, I promise.
You've already gone above and beyond to save me.
Then why would we leave you behind?
Because I would slow you down.
Don't you know it's bad manners to leave behind a lady with a bullet in her?
And you know how Nicholas is about manners. Forget about me, okay? If you two get the chance to get out of here, you take each other by the hand and run. And don't look back.
Maybe Jason can't reach us. Maybe the police stopped him. Jason? He's on his way. Yes, he's on his way. And I've got to get ready to help.
You'll all be happy to know that Lulu is still alive because you were all so good. Thank you. And I have some good news. To those anticipating a rescue party, someone named the Jackal has arrived. He made a brave and valiant effort to save the day, and now he's gonna die.
No, don't shoot him. I told you that he can open the vault.
Mr. Craig, you get inside that vault early, you'll gain the advantage and the element of surprise.
As soon as I can see a lawyer, I'm going to have Alan's ridiculous adoption of you set aside.
I understand you're upset. So am I. But only Alan can decide if he doesn't want to be my father anymore. If he's not already dead.
Is he all right?
He's alive. Barely.
The arrest on the table, he's had significant heart damage.
I'm not sure how much longer Alan can live.
If I had gone to meet Spinelli in the lobby, Lulu wouldn't be there right now.
Hey, don't blame yourself, Dylan.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared for Lulu, and we've been through so much together. I don't know when it happened, but I can't imagine my life without her.
Forensics started searching Alcazar's property, but they haven't found any references to 6 numbers starting with 767.
I'm going to work with forensics myself.
Listen, I want to try and make contact. We know Elizabeth's in pain, and if they let Alan go, it's possible.
What, they're gonna let Elizabeth go too?
Yeah, that's right.
You don't care that Maxie's in there at all, do you? She loves you and she did everything she could to be with you, even though you lied to her and you treated her like dirt. You used her to buy her
Georgia,
buy
all right.
drugs.
Listen, I'm worried about Max and everybody that's
Leslie,
in
you're
there.
not. You're a liar. You are a liar. You used my sister and you threw her away like garbage. She could be hurt or dead right now and you don't care. Because you are a selfish, pathetic loser, and I hope you end up alone like you deserve.
Spinelli used to manage Alcazar's computer systems. Now he works for me. There's nothing he can't find in cyberspace.
But can he open the hotel vault?
I'm not sure.
Get Sean.
State-of-the-art vault's in emergency lockdown mode, or no problem for the Jackal. Just show me to a computer.
Father. Yeah. Now would be a really good time to start praying again.
dude crashes in to rescue you, you're supposed to go with him.
I didn't mean for you to get caught.
No, I'll forgive you anything, blonde one, but next time Stone Cold says run, we run, okay?
This computer genius is as good as Sonny claims, and he'll open the vault and we'll all go home.
See, you're a liar, but that'd be bad manners. She's getting weaker.
I'll guard them. I want you by the door.
Why doesn't Stone Cold just shoot Mr. Craig?
Because this place is wired and one of the guards has a detonator and we don't know which one.
Oh, that explains it?
I'm feeling better now. My cramps are subsiding. Thank you.
Hey, you want to thank me? Take care of that baby.
We may be running out of time. If Spinetta gets that vault open and Luke's code is no good, or the briefcase is destroyed, then things are gonna get real ugly. Where is the service entrance from here?
It's through those doors back there.
Okay, you need to get there as fast as you can. I'm talking fast, like the kids are screaming for you to save their lives because they are. Michael and Morgan need their mother.
What about you?
If I get out of here alive, I'll find you.
When can I see Alan?
They're taking him to ICU right now.
What's taking so long, Monica?
Well, he's very unstable and he's on a ventilator. I really thought I could save him. That's why I insisted on doing that surgery. Because the one place that I feel so confident and so secure no matter what is going on in my life is that OR. And Alan knew that. And he trusted me, and I knew that he would want me to be there to help him. Something just went wrong. He flatlined. And I tried to get him back. But I froze. I froze because I realized that I was going to lose him.
If you're here to defend Lucky, then don't. Yes, Maxie lied to him, but he lied to her first. She has just as much right to live as anybody in that building.
You know, a lot of the time, when you get scared, you get angry. You want to be scared together?
Won't open until 5:30 this morning. And when it does, we gotta be ready to move. It may be our only chance to get all the hostages out.
The first hostage I'm going after is Elizabeth.
How's your brother?
He made it through surgery. Barely. The prognosis isn't good. I know that he and I fight all the time, but he's my big brother, and I am profoundly grateful to you for getting him out.
I owed you one.
This might help.
I have nothing to say about Lorenzo.
Now, we are going to have to discuss what's in that briefcase at some point, but it doesn't have to be right now.
Oh, I get it. You're pretending to be reasonably decent, so I'll trust you.
I wouldn't trust me either if I were you. But I do know what it's like to be shunned by my family. To be made to feel like I was always unworthy and the love that I had wasn't good enough to give. That my mistakes were unforgivable, even though others are done far worse. But hey, they get off scot-free because they're family. You're the outsider. It's a bitter kind of pain, isn't it? It's corrosive, it's permanent. The kind of pain that only a family member can inflict. The only thing that makes us feel better is to make them sorry.
Does Robin know you had a crush on her years ago?
No, I'm far too sophisticated for a crush. Come on, you know that.
That's right, silly me. Crushes are reserved for gawky teenage girls who fall hopelessly in love with princes.
When you surprised me in that park with the kiss,
Nicholas, I'm already terrified. Please don't embarrass me on top of it.
I love you.
Mr. Spinelli, how long till you get that vault open?
Well, it's a triply encrypted algorithm, so
Meaning?
I'm working on it.
You're a slacker, Mr. Spinelli. You need motivation. So if you don't open that vault with at least 1 hour to spare, which means by 4:30 a.m., one of the hostages, how about Lulu, will die.
I love you. You're brave, you're frustrating, you complicate my life. You make it worth living. You make me laugh. You're strong, and you're my heart.
You promised me you're gonna live.
I'm asking you to marry me. No tricks, no agenda. If I live and I make it through this, I want to spend the rest of my life.
I don't even have a will. Of course, I'd want my grandmother to take Cameron, but I don't even have it written down anywhere.
No, you are not going to talk like that because we're getting out of here.
What are you looking for? What? What's the matter? It's Jason.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next General Hospital.
On the next General Hospital.
Is Alan awake?
I don't know if he is going to regain consciousness.
You want a bullet, our father?
Marry me.
Ask me again if we live through this. There's no way Jason can save everyone in this room.
If we can figure out the code, we can use it as leverage.
Do those numbers mean anything to you?